Honestly, the administration of our dear Governor, Chief Willie Obiano, coupled with the works of our Commissioner for Basic Education, Professor Kate Azuka Omenuya, has been tremendous in the lives of teachers, students, and the education at large in the state. Honestly, through this administration, I learned that during the pandemic that only buildings were shut down, that schools were not shut down, through the innovation of the Anambra teaching on air by the Honorable Commissioner for Basic Education, which was supported by our dear Governor, His Excellency Chief Willie Obiano. So teachers were motivated, organized, trained so much on how to use the PowerPoint and so many computer applications, and ensuring that our students do not lag behind during the pandemic. We are trained, or most teachers from Anambra State, we are trained, and we are even trained on how to speak in the media houses like the ABS radio station, where we stay to impart knowledge to students and pupils across Anambra and the world at large. Honestly, we really learned a lot. We were supported, motivated in order to keep up doing the good jobs. Honestly, it's something to write home about. This administration of our dear Governor has gone a long way to improve teachers. Honestly, during the pandemic 2020, I learned a lot from the Anambra teaching on air through the coach of our dear coordinator, Chief Patrick Okeke, the coordinator of Anambra teaching on air, and the encouragement, support, trainings from our Honorable Commissioner. And this program was supported by our dear Governor, and through this program, I was able to learn and develop my online works, which helped me to become one of the top 10 best teachers 2020 in Nigeria. Again, this administration was the first, through her Ministry of Basic Education, to organize the first ever e-conference, education conference in Nigeria, where even the Honorable Minister for Education was invited virtually. He spoke to us. Even our dear Governor spoke to us. And most teachers from then learned the meaning of YouTube, how to stream live and all that. So the program opened the eyes of so many teachers and students. Honestly, the higher education in Anambra State 2020 at the now, and this is the administration of our dear Governor, Chief Willie Obiano, has been second to none in the whole Nigeria. Honestly, motivation is number one, training is number one, prompt payment of salary, which gives teachers motivation. You will not even finish eating your first salary, another one will jump in again. So there are so many things, renovations of schools. The day I went to Father Joseph Seminary, Umweri, I was marveled in the building I saw there. The building was more like a university. The building you see in the universities, it was wow. Honestly, any student that stayed in such environment cannot be challenged by his or her counterpart in other states. So renovation of so many schools in the states, building of so many schools, working together with the missionary in order to ensure that schools are properly managed. These are the works done by our dear Governor, Chief Willie Obiano, through her Ministry of Basic Education. This administration set up a program specially targeted to support our students that are doing well, and also to support the physically challenged children. We are giving scholarship awards to support them so that they won't be discouraged. The administration also promoted the girl side to ensure that the education is balanced, not only meant for the male child. So it promoted the girl child education. During this regime, so many students of our state won international awards. Will I mention the debate that was held in Singapore, where our students became third in the whole world? Will I mention the technology debate that took place sometime 2 years ago, where our students of Regina Pacis became the best? Will I mention the JAMB examination, that WAEC examination, NECO examination, that the students of Anambra State is taking the best? Which one will I mention, leaving the other? Will I mention the recently concluded Federal Common Entrance examination, where a student of our state from Mapo Divine took the best in the whole federation? Will I talk about 2015, the first ever teacher awarding program from Mortina Teacher of the Year was won by a teacher in our state, Mrs. Nkem Delim Obi, who became the best teacher in Nigeria, 2015. Will I mention myself, Esomnofu Chidiebube, who became one of the top 10 best teachers in Nigeria 2020. So many things has been achieved through this administration. Without this motivation, without this leadership quality of our dear Governor, Chief Willie Obiano, and our Honorable Commissioner for Basic Education, I don't think all these things would be achieved. So that is why I am encouraging us all to support Professor Charles Soludo as the incoming governor, who will tool in the same direction to ensure that all this pace set by our dear governor, Chief Willie Obiano, will be maintained and even skyrocketed. So these are my submissions, and I thank you. I remain Mr. Chidiebube Esomnofu, a teacher from Community High School, Ibaria. Thank you so much.